Hey kids, it's time for another episode of KittyKatGaming with your host, Mortimer!
KitKatG! KitKatG! Yay!
Hey YouTube, it's Mortimer and welcome back to another episode of KittyKatGaming. Today I'm going to be continuing our Monster Hunter game with Monster Hunter Part 2. And today we just arrived at Val Harbor and we're going to be going ahead and talking to the characters and just kind of proving ourselves to the Cavernier Chief that we can actually make it into the group. So hopefully they will accept us. But he wants us to do a job right now. He wants us to hunt for treasure. Man, he loves to talk. Alright, so we're gonna join the capital city. I don't know what happens when you say no. I don't know if you even are given an option to not join. But you just join. When that guy tells you what to do, you do it. Alright, so he wants a steak. So steak making is kind of like the staple of all Monster Hunter games. You need steaks to give you stamina so you can run further for longer, because if you run, just like if you run in real life, you get tired after a while. So steaks make it able for you to eat and run farther. So they're very important, and there's several different types of steaks you can make in Monster Hunter. You can make a well-done steak, a burnt steak if you cook it too long, a rare steak, or an uncooked steak. And then you can also mix those with other items and make poison steaks so you can give to monsters and poison them and things like that. So there's all kinds of things you can do with them right now. But right now, just to prove ourselves, he just gave us our first armor set and a little bit of money to get him a little raw steak. So I'm going to go ahead and go in my house and make sure I have this spick so I can actually cook the meat. And I'm just going to take some stuff. They started me out with some good stuff. Alright, so you definitely need a potion, and that's pretty self-explanatory. If you get hurt, it restores health. I also took a whetstone, which is basically a stone that you can find in nature in real life as well as in Monster Hunter, and it's a stone that you're going to use to sharpen blades. And that's super important because your blade gets dull after hitting so many monsters, especially certain types of monsters can dull your blade faster, so you definitely need to have that around. Otherwise, your blade will get so dull that your power attacks will get less and less. For example, you hit a monster, it does 400 damage, but if your sharpness goes down, then you're only doing 200 damage, and then your sharpness can go down again and it'll only do like 100 damage. So you really want to keep it as sharp as possible, so you have to do as less fighting as possible. And I don't have the spick yet, but I think it'll be in the game. Oh, that's Poogie, by the way. He's my little pig friend. You can get different little costumes for him, and he's cute. Hi, Poogie. Let's pet Poogie. He's the cutest little pig that ever was. There's a little game with the petting. I'll have to talk to Barry about that because he loves Poogie. He has like all of the Poogie costumes. Alright, well let's go on our mission. This quest girl is so cute. I would love to cosplay her. All of the costumes in this game are so well made, so well thought out. If you ever get a chance to look at a Monster Hunter art book, you totally should. The art is amazing. They just have whole teams dedicated to making weapons and armor, and they're so skilled. Everything is so personalized and one of a kind and unique. You can't find that style in any other game. You know, you gotta think they make like at least 3 different types of armor per monster. So they really go all out and it's amazing. Alright, so we're seeing how beautiful the new landscape is here at Val Harbor. And this is our first hunting location. We'll of course be able to hunt in other locations further on as we get more maps. But right now we're just going to be making this steak for our Cavernier Chief. Alright, so let's get a map. Okay, shush. Alright, we got a map, so that shows us everything we do. First aid med, basically a potion. Ration, which is a steak already. And here's our portable spit. Alright, so now we need to get some raw meat, and the best way to get raw meat is by hunting monsters. So we're gonna go ahead and find a really easy monster just to kill and get the meat from. And the Apnioth is right here. Apnioths really don't attack you. They just kind of stand around. They're like gentle dinosaurs. So they're very easy to kill and hunt. And usually when you attack one, the others start running away. So it's best to attack and then to kill all of them in a row, and then carve them afterwards and take the meat. So if you kill one and then carve it, by the time you're done, the other ones have already left. So it's best to just kill them all at once and then take the meat. So, they're so majestic. Look at them. Oh shit, they already know I'm coming for them. All right. All right. Oh, I haven't even gotten my insect glaive out for you guys yet. I still have the beginner weapon. That's okay. All right, let's get the baby. Oh, I've never used this weapon before. No. Go back. It's okay. It's okay. There's gonna be more. Here we go. Yeah, I usually only fight with the longsword or the insect glaive. They're my favorites. So you can just start and change that from your house, but I just haven't done that yet. So I'm just gonna go ahead and stabby stab stab. All right, and then we gotta carve his meat off of him because we just killed him. All right, go in peace. And there goes the meats. Oh, that wasn't meat. That was a monster bone. I want the meat. All right, we got the meats. All right. Well, he's basically just telling us right now how to cook the meat. So I'm gonna go ahead and set up camp here. Now there's a little trick to cooking meat. You have to play the song game. You gotta listen to the song and stop it at the right time.
So tasty.
Now, if you don't do it right, it does not say so tasty at the end. Like, for example, let me find another Apnioth to kill and get meat from for you guys. And I'll show you what happens if you don't follow the song game properly. It takes a while to learn how it works, but once you get it down, it's super easy. It's basically when the song ends, you count to 3, and that's it. Give me your meat. I need the meat. I'm showing people how to play the song game. The meat. Thank you. Meat, meat, meat. Yeah, meat. I bet their meat tastes good too. Alright, so let's cook that meat, shall we? So this is what happens if you end the song too early. Alright, so that didn't work out. Go a little bit further. So you can see the meat kind of change color there, and it changes color one more time, but that's just a rare steak. And then you can make a burnt steak as well. Watch for the color cues in the meat. It changes color twice. Kind of lets you know when. Oh no, it's burnt. Alright, so here's how the key goes. After the music stops, you go 1, 2, 3, and then you hit A, and then you have perfectly cooked meat. But we only needed 1 for this mission, so I'm gonna go ahead and head back now, even though I have a fresh meat stock coming in. And I'm gonna go ahead and turn in our meat, and hopefully he likes the taste of what we're cooking. These early stages are really wrought heavily with them giving us instructions. Even though I said early in the game, they gave me an option to turn off all of the beginners, like notifications and tutorials. They still give them to you a ton in the first couple quests of this. So I'm just gonna run through them and I'll explain them to you guys if they're important for what I'm showing you. But I definitely recommend getting the game and playing it yourself, and I guarantee you that you will love it. The best part about Monster Hunter is playing it with your friends. It's the best. I cannot recommend a better time than hanging out with your friends and going on a hunt together. It's so fun, and it's one of our favorite things to do. So we got some items from this. We got some well-done steak, some worms, power nectar for our insect glaive, more whetstones, huskberry, and a worm. And we got a little bit of money. We got 60 zenny for that, which is not much, but I mean, we didn't really do much. So we also got some new videos and picture sequences. And I'll go ahead and save our progress. All right, so let's see if you liked our meat. He says it's beastly. I think he likes it. Look at that. Has challenge number 1 with flying gravy. And time for challenge number 2. Let's see. You know, I banged myself up a bit back on the ferry, so let's try this to bring me a mega potion any way you can. And mega potions are super easy. You just make a potion and you combine it with honey. The way you make a potion is you combine a blue mushroom with a herb. So, excuse me, this will be super easy for us, and we'll do that next time on another episode of Kitty Cat Gaming. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please be sure to subscribe. I have so many more awesome videos coming your guys' way that you don't want to miss, and I'll see you guys all next time on another episode of KKG. Bye, everybody!